a journey. I want to take you on a journey through some of the work that I've done, some of the adventures I've gone on, some of the things I've understood, some of the things I haven't understood, but ultimately leave you, I hope, in a place where you can really appreciate this relationship that we have now with algorithms. Because I do believe that algorithms over the next decade and our relationship with them are going to be the defining feature of our economy. But before we get into all of that, I want to take you back to this fantastic game. And I don't know anyone here who was gamers back in the day. Anyone play Gallagher a lot, maybe too much? Not a little bit? No, yeah, there we go, Gallagher fans. Now, this game was brilliant. Like, you could play backwards and forwards. You had the spaceships, you had the aliens coming down. This thing was hours of childhood wasted. For me, perhaps too much on, and perhaps I should have got out and actually spent more time with actual humans. But I didn't, I loved this game. And I got pretty damn good at this game. But my 8-year-old self also came up with a very stark realization that no matter how good I got at this game, the aliens would always get me. They'd always be able to seem to move a little too fast, a little quicker than my simple human reactions were capable of. The aliens were able to beat me as a human, and this sort of kind of stuck with me as a little bit depressing. I got over that, and that was okay. I got over that, and I started to realize, well, you know, we're humans, right? We're more than just fast twitch, you know, moving alien spaceships around. We can think strategically. You know, we can think about deeper problems. We can think about the more complex things in this world than simply reacting to pixelated aliens. And so this too got put to the test as we grew up in 1997. This got challenged, and for us growing up in that age, all of a sudden there was another depressive moment when Gary Kasparov, taking on IBM's Deep Blue, lost 2-1 and was outclassed by a computer. And so for us, this idea, and for me, this idea growing up, was that suddenly machines were better than us at chess as well, that machines could think strategically, that machines could outthink us by sheer computational horsepower. They could think 8 steps ahead, and we could only step 3 steps ahead. And this was kind of another depressing moment, because it sort of started to kind of put me on this path and thinking, well, where are we in this world? Luckily, Gary Kasparov was not prone to such acts of depression, and he actually started to think about this game a little more deeply. And Kasparov came out and said, well, yeah, I know we're going to get beaten by machines. Indeed, I, in front of the entire world, got beaten by a machine. But why would we compete against machines when we can team up with machines? Why should we play chess where I can't look up a database of this technology that's over here and just try and memorize it all? That's ridiculous. So Kasparov actually got together and created the world's first freestyle chess tournament. And freestyle chess, I think, is kind of, you can think of that as sort of ultimate chess. And freestyle chess, there basically are no rules. You can team up with another person. You can team up with a computer. You can get humans out of the game altogether and just put a computer by itself and kind of lock the human's hands behind their back. You can even take psychedelic drugs if you think that's going to improve your performance and see sort of multi-dimensional space. I don't know if any of the competitors did that, but they did run this competition. And they ran it online, and in 2006, 48 teams from around the world showed up to play. And broadly speaking, you could think of defining these into 2 groups. The groups here on the right played headless. They sort of made the bet that machines were going to win this, and humans should, you know, really stay out of the game. The teams on the left were known as the centaurs. The centaurs were sort of half man, half machine. They made the bet that we're going to team up with machines and actually perform better. And the game, you know, got underway, and the tournament got underway. And what they found very quickly was that the centaurs started to dominate. And they started to dominate so much that the final 4 teams were all centaurs. The final 4 teams playing in the ultimate game of chess were all humans and machines. So one thing became very clear. That was, humans and machines start to perform better than computers alone. However, who were these 4 teams? Well, 3 of them we knew. 3 of the teams were Russian grandmasters teamed up with military-grade supercomputers playing the kind of chess that Russian grandmasters with military-grade supercomputers play.